Go ahead and talk into the thing, Sam. See how you feel.
Is this it? Is this the thing? Is this the thing I'm supposed to be talking into?
Come on.
This thing I'm holding in my hand. Is this the right thing? What do you call this thing?
It's a microphone.
This thing, microphone. Oh, it's a microphone.
Well, you're not gonna be weird, are you?
No.
Okay, this cord's a mess. I'm just gonna have to undo it.
Does that slow down the electricity or something?
Yeah, my voice doesn't get there fast enough. So much wire. Well, this is the economy at play. I can't buy fucking XLR cords. We don't make them here.
Oh, really?
Where do you think all these cords are made?
I don't know.
China.
Good old China. Why are we such enemies? We have to buy all their stuff.
Keep talking. You're talking all the time now. You're using the microphone all the time now.
Why aren't they our friends? They should be friends. They buy our stuff. We buy their stuff. We buy a lot of their stuff. What are ours did they buy? They buy houses, I guess, just land and property.
In our place. They invest. America is a place to
skyscrapers, real estate. They're just buying it up.
Well, we don't need it.
So I guess we have a lot of yuan. What's the money called over there? Yen.
Well, no, that's
it's
Japan.
a yuan. It's a yuan. The yuan.
You want it?
You want it?
You want one of it, at least. I don't even know what the exchange rate is. You know what the exchange rate is?
Bad. Poor. Not good.
Yeah, probably for
us.
Not
fair.
Right on.
Horrible.
Right on. It's Rose-Colored Classist, episode 95. I'm here with Sam Kutz, a business owner, a real one, a real entrepreneurial business owner.
That's the rumor. That's the rumor.
Well, you're on the Better Business Bureau.
No, but I am listed on the register of international young entrepreneurial people of commerce and fidelity.
Yeah, of 1982.
that was just stupid. It was just dumb. God, I'm so dumb sometimes. Well, why am I so dumb? Why am I so dumb sometimes? I'm so smart in so many other ways.
You're a business owner. You have to be dumb in some kind of aspect
right?
to even get into it.
Yeah.
There's a real stupidity.
You got to have some kind of stupid blinders on to believe. You could possibly make some sort of personal economy and contribution to this whole system.
You really trying to contribute to the system? Is that what you're trying to do? You believe in the system,
well,
Sam? You're 67. You believed in the system. Look at you.
Yeah, no, I do.
You're one of the last ones,
dude. It may not be a perfect system, but it's a system that I think relies on a little more autonomy than other systems.
More autonomy than we have now.
Yeah, but it's it's always going to be there in some form or another. So I think that's a good thing. Like I say, we've got it. There always has to be a system for something, for moving either money or people, supplies,
children,
distribution, children,
drugs.
Jesus Christ! Have you hearing these stories about the guys that don't want to work on the docks anymore because they hear the screams of the children inside the shipping containers? Inside the shipping container.
They're scaring me.
My God, they got X-rays at the airport. They don't have X-rays there. They can't,
Well, the shipping containers, they're big.
You run to your supervisor. Hey, the foreman. Hey, boss. There's a lot. Can you hear that? Ringing off the metal. Like, amplified. That just would sound kind of cool if they were singing. That'd be kind of cool if they were doing some doo-wop. But yeah.
Well, that's actually the worst part about the Strait of Hormuz being closed. It's not the oil. I mean, you think they're hurting the energy market.
They have no doo-wop.
It's a duopoly, actually. But no, it's the fact that all the children aren't.
If any group could be singing around a burning oil can, burning 55-gallon drum of oil, singing doo-wop, I'd like to see that.
Yeah. Hey,
AI. Could you make me that? Make me that video AI?
Hey, Sam, has your business been affected by the Iran war in any kind of way?
No.
What?
Not at all.
How dare you say that?
No.
What?
Well, I did hear some shooting in the distance the other night, but
I look out into the ocean.
Everything seemed fine.
Yeah, well, this is a business in Costa Mesa, California. I mean, we're in the United States. At the end of the day, I mean,
Yes.
nothing really.
Yes, thank God we're in the United States.
Yeah, well, we're so far away from everything.
Such as it is.
Hey, even this place, I mean, it's on a mesa. It's up on the mesa.
Yes, it is. And it's also fairly earthquake proof. We've been through, God, since I've been here, which is this is my 29th year here. But yeah, gone through a couple of earthquakes, and it's great because we are up on a mesa, and it's on a sandy subsoil strata. I don't know. I had geography or geology and
something like that.
Yeah. Talked about dirt, rocks, moisture.
They're really
water.
important.
But no, but we're up here, and so earthquake happened. Yeah, we just kind of roll a little bit on that sandy subsoil. The sandy, sublime
Subsoil.
Superb.
Superb.
But yeah, so yeah, it's a good
Not
place.
even
We're in a good
your
place.
clients. Not even your clients have been complaining about the Iran war to you.
No, I don't get into too much politics. When I'm handing them over their coffee pot that I just fixed. They go, "Oh, thank you, it looks beautiful."
Wait, doesn't get political?
So what do you think of the Jewish problem?
Does it get political around the coffee pot?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah, you fix a girl's earring and you go, you know what I've been hearing lately.
Try to work it in the conversation, right?
Well, anyway. So
no,
really,
some do and some don't, and that's revealed a little bit, over time. But no, for the most part, I don't know. We don't get into any sort of big political, because I think I don't know, kind of around here, it's relatively peaceful and clean, and I think most people are pretty content, and everything else that happens outside of our little bubble of sphere of people that we know and deal with, we have no control over that, right? So I don't know. I'm good. I'm fine. Good.
Everything's
fine.
I should mention,
lovely day.
I should
sunny.
It's beautiful out.
Can't wait for the sunset.
Yeah, well, it's beautiful right now here. It's 6:30 in Costa Mesa. Well, I should mention this to Sam. I've done a bunch of media with you in the past.
Yes, we have.
I actually recorded a podcast series.
Most of it was burned in a pit. Gasoline poured. It was burned.
Yeah, well, we did a podcasting series called For Your Mental Health. And I was featuring the art. We did a little podcasting stuff.
Those were fun.
And of course, I think I did.
We did some shorts. We did a lot of shorts.
I got a few sketches.
I think we were wearing our shorts. Remember? Right.
Well, yeah, and then it does get weird sometimes. So a lot of time there's some distance. There's a lot of time, a lot of time between, and then we're here again. But we're here today as serious businessmen.
Yes.
By the way,
serious
entrepreneurs,
serious talk,
business people,
serious things.
We're operating in the economy.
Yes.
I've been doing the process surfing stuff for a long time, and I hate to say it, but
right, you're contributing.
Yeah, you inspired me to start my own small business.
Oh, really?
Well, seeing
yeah.
how it's gone for you.
Yeah.
Seeing how it's gone for you.
Yeah.
Seems fine enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've only had trouble with the IRS once.
IRS.
Well, they're completely defunded now. They're not even working.
Yeah, that's what a job. What a job. You send out a letter. Hey, where's our cut? Where's our cut? Where's the VIG? Where's the VIG, baby?
Oh, you think the government are a bunch of gangsters, Sam? Do you think that? He's hesitant.
I don't.
He's hesitant. You can talk about your military service. That'd be something.
Well, what would you like to know?
No, I don't want to know anything. The only thing I really would like to know, want is a tough word. I mean, I don't want to be, killed by Jeffrey Epstein and his friends.
Right.
Would I like to? I don't know. That seems fun. Seems like a good way to go out. Yeah, did you meet him? Did you meet Jeffrey Epstein when you were in the military? Did you see him? You meet any spooks? UFOs.
I don't think
aliens.
so, but you know what? My eyes were open. I guess I was red-pilled when I was. I got reassigned to Camp Pendleton around 1976, and I met a young PFC there in the barracks, and very earnest, serious type guy, always reading, And he was one of those guys, you go, this guy should really be like an officer, type. as opposed to us, slob grunts, But anyway, I don't know his educational background or anything, but I didn't even really get to know him very well. But we spoke a few times. But he was reading a book one day. And, hey, what's this? And it was a little red book, not that red book, but it was a little red book, and it was called "None Dare Call It Conspiracy," and written right around that time. I think that was written around '75. And the author's name escapes me, but as it should.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
But opened my eyes to a lot of the structure.
What's the name of the book? None Dare Escape Me?
None Dare Call It Conspiracy. You have to say it in a whisper.
Yeah, it's by a guy named
None dare
Gears.
call it. You do it as Clint Eastwood. None dare call it conspiracy.
Yeah, you do it as James Stewart. None dare call it a conspiracy.
No, not a conspiracy. No, I'm aware of conspiracy. I know there's
His name is Gary Allen. Gary Allen and Larry Abraham. Yeah, that's who that is. I'll look it up. I'll listen to it.
But yeah, it kind of opened my eyes. I was like, whoa, really? Oh, this? Yeah, wow, the Rothschilds and
The Rothschilds.
the Illuminati, the pyramid, and the eyeball, and the Egyptian, and the ancient, and the chants, and the robes, and the candles, and
robes and candles.
Yeah. Well, that was later that day. The guy that gave me the book, he said, "Here, try this on." And I was like, "This isn't government issue." He said, "Yes, it is. This robe is government issue."
So did you talk to the guy about his book, or you just?
I really don't recall. I think he was killed later. He stepped on a landmine, which was weird. We were on Camp Pendleton, in California, and I don't know why there was a landmine.
They killed him
around the chow hall. I don't know what that.
Yeah, they murdered him.
Boom! Yeah,
They call it a suicide by landmine. Actually,
that was weird.
I do believe he's dead, right?
Yeah.
I do believe.
My platoon sergeant said, look at this, soldiers, look at this, you remember this. Don't say anything. Don't say a word. Silence.
Don't tell anybody. That's so funny. Well, I been quoting JFK a lot, trying to explain this to people.
Well, JFK, he's a wonderful, wonderful president. He was wonderful.
I thought he was out of his mind, but I guess that's out of the end.
Yeah, he went crazy when he got his PT boat got cut in half. He got a bump on the head. It never healed. He brought that coconut shell back home, and I think he wore it as a cap, just as an homage. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink.
Trying to put it in Marilyn Monroe's ass. Fit the coconut, bitch.
Yeah. Ooh,
Well, anyway, he does this quote. It's incredible. He says that we are opposed around the world.
We are opposed around the world
By a monolithic conspiracy.
by a monolithic conspiracy. Ow, my head. Ow.
He goes, ow. Yeah, I've been writing a script about JFK, except he lives. He lives past the assassination, just like a short
crazy!
film.
Wow, so he ducks.
Yeah, his wife gets shot in the face. His wife
you
gets blown away. It's actually his dream come true.
Ooh, wow.
His dream come true is Jackie dying, and it's actually a good day for him overall.
Yeah. Yes, Marilyn, she's dead. She's dead. Oh, Jack.
Yeah, and then he just, Alan Dulles and all those guys.
Yeah, I was just learning about the Dulles brothers.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
That's a whole
Don't
thing.
do that.
That is
learn about the Dulles brothers. You're like, oh, this is all bad. This has been rotten since the first day out. You try and believe in Eisenhower, right? That's the president you really try to believe in for the new world. I mean,
yeah, that was a big deal when he has military-industrial complex. That was like a big deal. Whoa!
Well, he says stuff after that too, which is also important. But you want to like.
No,
FDR
he was talking about his Barbie collection there for a little while. Actually, I don't know. They say he was an old president, but
his dolls, his figures.
Dulles.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so you have the CIA Dulles, but then the brother was advising Eisenhower.
Yeah, crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they were all there's all embedded in government and the dark government, the CIA, the FBI, and all that stuff. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. What are you gonna do? But like I said, what are you gonna do about it? What can we as citizens do about it?
And enjoy our small businesses.
Yeah, there you go.
Work on it.
No, you're talking about people, and that's what people are turning away from. The job. That's because that's getting killed.
Well, the job's a joke.
Job's a joke.
Always has been. I mean,
Yeah.
half of Joe Rogan's career is actually making fun of people in the office.
Mm-hmm.
That's like his whole thing.
Yeah, when you consider where the median wage stagnated at a certain level where everything else rises, you're going, wait a minute, that shouldn't be like that. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, math.
Math. No, I was talking with this woman down here at the end, Kara.
Another business person
Here in our little complex here in the historic Quonset Hut Village, Costa Mesa, California.
Scootsko.
660 West 17th.
Yeah, you're a silversmith and painter and artist.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. These are the things I do.
And you're talking about that lady?
But Carol, we were talking about that. That used to kind of make sense. You get a loaf of bread for 60 cents. You a couple pairs of shoes for the kids. $11. Your rent, everything sort of made sense. People were able to make a living, one income. But I guess again, it goes down to the bottom line, and so the uppers and the elite say, well, wait a minute, we're losing an income stream by not having women work, so we got to break that shit up, we got to break that shit up a little bit, and break up the family, and how do we do that? So they have people write, make lists and studies and reports.
Do you believe that the whole economy has been ruined by insane Satan worshiping pedophiles?
Well,
are
if
you
that
there?
stuff,
as a business person, are you there?
I have not been contacted. No emails, and I haven't checked my spam yet.
Right, check your spam.
Check my spam.
Gotta check that.
Hello, Samuel. Big devil face on the.
We've been looking for you.
That's the hugest emoji I've ever seen. Oh.
Didn't know they could make that.
But
are you there?
In what regard?
No, just the whole government's run by evil people.
Yeah, and so I was kind of thinking this the other day. I go, so how long have the movies been around? 125 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, since around the turn of the last century. So apart from the pure entertainment aspect of the movies back then, but when those hit, those in charge were going, hey, we got something here. We got a great tool, to move people, and going back to World War I, and our friend Edward Bernays.
The man, the myth.
He designed the system manipulation.
You can convince anybody of anything. You just repeat the same thing over and over again. You get it right.
People will love it. You ever see the poster?
Hypnotism via the newspaper. We just write the words in a very succinct order.
Yeah, exactly, So they sold the war. They got to pay for that shit. They got to raise some dough, raise some money. Got everybody involved. Patriotism. Boom, boom, boom. Patriotism.
When do you think so you think you got red pilled in '76? Is that when it all hit you?
Yeah, that's kind of.
Why didn't you convince everybody, Sam? Why didn't you convince everybody? Why didn't you take the stand and actually
just start trying to convince people?
Yeah, get out. Yeah, why didn't
well, here's the thing.
If you're the one who realizes it
you
first,
can't change anybody's mind.
Oh damn!
You can't convince people. You can't. Everybody arrives at their own little, worldview and opinions, set of opinions, so yeah, we can, you can be aware, but again, I go back to, what are you going to do with that information now that you're aware, now that you've been red pilled or you've been enlightened or however you want to call it.
We're gonna drink.
We're
gonna drink.
We got a bottle of Grandma.
Yeah, we're not videotaping this because
we shouldn't.
We're not doing that.
Eyes,
what's it like to be a
I
real
look
person?
a mess. I haven't done my hair, my nails. Got hairs coming out of my nose.
Well, sometimes it's just too hard. Who's bringing all the lighting? Who's doing that?
Yeah.
Who's doing that?
Where?
I don't have some kind of agent. I don't have some kind of insane,
Right.
foreign government functioning my whole business.
Yeah.
It's the saddest thing is that when we learn about all these celebrities, we learn about all these famous people, successful people.
Right.
They have like a whole like preordained apparatus around them. You know, some already rich, insane person from some maniacal business, you know, funded this person. And that's why, you know, maybe they were good, maybe they're not. I mean, that's not the point. The point is, you know, that they're fucking, you know, they have people, glad-handing people just walking around them trying to infiltrate their organization.
Yeah.
To, you know, make it for money laundering or whatever they do. You look at Kanye, all these musicians are obviously the best example of this, of these type of people. But even like, you know, the comic actors of the movies, like Will Ferrell and all these guys,
Tom
you look
Hanks.
into who they're, you look at Tom Hanks. Why was he on the plane? Why was his name in the book?
Yeah.
Why did he go to dinner that one time with that one person who didn't go to dinner with him, but they knew someone who else went to dinner with Epstein?
Can we just separate them out? You know, child eaters, non-child eaters.
That'd be cool.
Can we just at least do that? You know, you get a little patch with, you know, a little
like a Star of David
baby's head with a line going through the circle.
They have to wear a special hat, big pointy hat.
I do not eat children.
It's like a dunce cap. But
yeah, and that whole revelation. I mean,
you really think they eat children,
dude? You know, I was at Walgreens over here the other
the
night.
perfect place to realize.
And the two girls behind the counter were talking before I woke up. Walked up.
It came out of your black.
And I go, hey, what are you guys talking about? And she goes, oh, we're just talking about some of these conspiracy theories, you know. And these girls are like 21, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, and I've heard of some of these stars eating kids. You know, I just was like, yeah. Buddy of mine talks a lot about that on his podcast. And I go, yeah, it's, some scary shit. And I go, you know, how odd is that, you know, I didn't, my whole life, haven't heard of anything like that. And now, you know, 7-year-olds are going, you know, Ellen DeGeneres eats children, you know, really, wow.
Yeah.
So that's pretty kooky. In itself.
And it's believable. Totally believable.
Well, yeah, you look at little kids. You go, that you know, I've seen rotisserie chicken. I can see that little 3-year-old is a rotisserie child.
Okay, business person, back off. Business person, stop being so empathetic.
I'm sorry.
You don't really mean that. That's just
No,
comedy.
no,
You used to do
that was-
comedy in the 80s and 90s,
That was
right?
not comedy. That was horrible. Horrible.
Well, you used to do comedy in the 80s and 90s, right?
Yes, I did, yes.
Yeah, I mean, you know, comedy is so business focused now. It seems so entrepreneurial. I mean, did you feel that back in the day?
Well, yeah, you were, in essence, entrepreneurial. You did want it to pay off monetarily. Eventually, that was the goal. You know, you're always trying to work toward the, you know, next gig and make a couple more dollars, you know, and all that. So, in that regard, yeah, it's what were we talking about? Israel?
Damn! You still got it, bud. You still got it. Man, comedy is so in the zeitgeist. And everyone seems so funny, actually.
We are. People are funny.
Well, even people I hate. You know, like Donald Trump. He's the funniest guy I've ever met.
Oh, he's
I've
great.
ever seen in my life.
Hilarious.
Matt Walsh. I hate his guts. I'll fucking take his eyes out. I turn all his kids trans myself. I'll do the surgeries myself.
But he's still funny.
But he's still funny.
Yeah. No, that's
how do you understand these people?
That's what gets us through. That's what gets us through the insanity parts of it. You know, because it is, you know, there are a lot of people that are running around and they're just taking everything at just face value and not really analyzing it, just sort of just feeling it and feeling horrified and depressed and terrified and scared and everything like that, which is, you know, what other people say. That's what they want you to be. They want you to be scared, fat and tired and old and ugly, depressed. You know, but you got, you know.
Yeah, you were just hitting the bag the other day, right?
You got to hit the bag once in a while. Got to be hitting the bag.
Getting the sweat on. Exercise in small business. I mean, what else can you really tell a person? What else can you really tell them? You know, how to fix the fucking world and whatever. Unless you want to run. But if you want to run
run, what?
You know.
Run 50-yard dash? What are you talking
you know, for the candidacy.
Oh,
for the position.
Oh, shit.
You know,
no.
for the power.
No, because somebody would shoot me, and I don't want to get killed. Because that's the point.
Yeah,
politics
it's
are
bugging me
now.
Right now that we're inside Sam Kutz's shop hanging out, but the door is open, and I swear to God, some guy from the CIA is going to come and blow my brains out. And he has the perfect angle. He has the perfect angle just to fucking walk in real smooth like.
Oh yeah. It wouldn't take much.
He can get away real easy.
You're weak, and you know you might put an arm up.
This chair is leaning back, and I'm at a vulnerable position. I couldn't get up fast enough if I tried.
Yeah, things could happen. You never know. I've got, there's a flag on each one of these little Quonset huts along this front row, facing the street. There's an American flag. And right now in this country, the American flag is being looked at as like, some form of, white supremacist, supreme whitey,
Crunchwrap.
whitey, Remember when white supremacy was just like, confined to within white people? Just like sort of a class system, the richer white people look down on the poor white person,
Yeah, what is it now?
Oh, yeah, now it's just across the board. Yeah. But,
yeah, you ever see those like Puerto Ricans who are like Nazis?
Yeah,
you see those Latino people who are Nazis?
Yeah, dude.
What is going on with that?
Let's talk about assimilation. That's assimilation.
Yeah, a Somalian Nazi. That's what we really need to see. We need a Somalian Nazi, a Muslim Nazi to really understand.
I would like to talk about our leader. I wanted to talk about our leader tonight. Hitler, Mr. Hitler.
Hitler the homie.
Hitler, homie. Holmes.
Yeah, we're so funny. We're so funny. And in trouble.
Yeah, really.
How do you inspire someone to start their own business? I mean, what is going on with that? I mean, you learned your skill.
Everybody
from
has a
family
motivation.
generational, thing. I mean, I guess I got into comedy, but I'm doing the process serving work right now. I mean, I'm in the work that my family did. I'm in the legal world. It just happens like that.
Yeah, but your family, they were in prison mostly, weren't they? So they were in the system, I suppose, technically.
Yeah, some of them belong there. Some of them really belong there. I've actually had a lot of, blessings from, Baal, Moloch. Yeah, Moloch and Baal have really helped out my family in the past, I'm sure. Actually, now that I think about it,
Thank you.
I'm going to get into this whole Jeffrey Epstein world. Like, I'm going to really I'm only 31. If they don't blow my brains out by 38, I'm sure I'm going to be
dude,
the
here's
biggest
the thing.
expert in the world.
They're not going to blow it because they're like, okay, everybody knows now. Okay, fine. We continue on business as
we
usual.
Continue.
Yeah, right? That's why,
going.
back in the day when the mob was upset that,
Sopranos came out or The Godfather.
Yeah, Sopranos. But John Gotti started. He was getting a lot of attention, And the boys in Chicago, they don't like so much attention, They're down, hey, John, can you cool it a little bit? He's going, hey, look at my hair, Look at this. This is, oxtail. But, yeah, so, yeah.
Well,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, when I'm going to get murdered for sure. But if I don't, I swear to God, I'm going to get so into it that I'm going to realize that I was Jeffrey Epstein the whole time.
Yeah, you wake up from a dream as Jeffrey Epstein. Oh my God, thank God.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the
that
blood
was
bank.
crazy. That was wild.
I'm gonna go into the big blood bank where all the Jeffrey Epstein victims stuff was held.
Jeez.
I'm gonna look at a certain vial of blood. I'm gonna go, oh my God, oh my God, I'm a clone. I'm Jeffrey Epstein's clone.
Yeah.
That's how bad it's gonna get for me if I continue on. But maybe the process serving work. Let's be serious. Does anyone have a job that would be Jeffrey Epstein and related? Do you think I can put that out in the world? Because I'm a process server. Like, if you want to sue Jeffrey Epstein,
you're the guy.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy. I'll go to the. I'll go to the
you
property.
Do charge 10% more though, because it is an Epstein case.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to invoice.
Level of difficulty.
I'm gonna have to invoice a bulletproof vest. It's gonna be an invoice, I think.
But nice boat ride over, I suppose. But you take the Catalina charter over there.
I'm sure Jeffrey Epstein has something to do with Catalina. Yeah. Something, right?
Seems like he had his hands in everything, man.
Mm-hmm. But he's just a small part of it. Everyone like that.
I mean, who was his dad? Who was his dad? That did.
Oh. Well, I covered this on my podcast, actually. You're my number one super fan.
I probably turned it off right around that.
But his dad, just a Jewish immigrant. I forget from what nation. I want to say
Russian?
Poland, kind of. I want to say something like that.
Okay.
But his dad came to New York, and it was a terrible movie, but Edward Norton has this movie called Motherless Brooklyn. It's about this guy who was the head of the parks.
Is that the one where he had the swastika on his chest?
No.
That's
Fight Club.
Fight Club?
No, 24 hours, 23 hours. What's the other movies he's been in? No, but yeah, it's about a guy in New York who ran it as the mob leader as the director of the parks for like 21 years.
Right.
And so Jeffrey Epstein's dad, he emigrates and works for the parks department in that same time period.
Mm-hmm.
Someone knows his name. He has a famous name, and I just heard another podcaster just say it. But there's like a famous New York guy who ran it.
Mm-hmm. So he had his foot in the door as far as
in New York as part of the mob gangster shit.
Yeah.
Of course, but then he's in Iran-Contra, but his dad supposedly was the mobster, the classic.
Wow.
You have any mobsters in your family?
I don't think so.
Hey, Sam, put that microphone to your face. No wonder you couldn't survive in the business. Get it right on your face. Just
really, just right on. Just
touch it, kiss it, clean it.
Just.
Yeah, just keep it right up there. Mobsters.
No, I don't. No, there's no real history of gangsterism in our family.
Oh.
We're,
you're weak.
Of course,
you're weak. You're
perhaps
feeble.
on my
How did your
mother's
bloodline
side,
survive?
she has Nicaraguan, Cuban, and some other types of blood from down there in that hot, sweaty land. Where people are angry and they're sweaty.
Yeah, well, my mom's from
Do a
Guatemala.
lot of cocaine,
Yeah, my grandmother from
Cocaine,
Guatemala.
the cocaine.
Yeah, las dragas. I think that's what they call them. But yeah, supposedly my family, from Guatemala. This is probably why we really get along too. We have Latino mothers, but we're very Americanized.
A little shared blood there.
But we're very Americanized. You and me.
We could be distant cousins.
Probably.
And I'd like to keep it that way.
But anyway, my family supposedly all in the Guatemalan military in the time of the CIA overthrew the government.
What was your big guy down there in Guatemala?
I forget. I try not to. There's
Pedro Sosa.
Oh, Sosa?
Sosa.
That sounds right. My mom was telling me a story about Sosa the other day, and I couldn't. I guess there's a part of me that doesn't want to know it, doesn't want to fully embrace it until I've actualized my identity or whatever.
Sure.
There's an avoidance there. I'm 31. I can still avoid certain topics. There's so much to handle in life.
Yeah.
What kind of personal discovery do I really need? Yeah. This is what I'm saying. You're gonna find out you're Jeffrey Epstein's clone. You're gonna find out this is all a simulation.
Oh my god!
I just don't need to know it. I don't need to know it.
Yeah. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
Yeah, there you go. See no evil.
No, man. Just I guess I just go back to do your thing, try to be true to yourself, be good to others. The world is filled with a lot of shit, a lot of sick shit.
Yeah, start your small business.
But thank God for a lot of the other things. Thank God for what? Give me fresh fruit, fresh fruit medley.
Yeah, gratitude.
Gratitude, yeah,
gratitude.
Yeah, dude. So I say thank God for architects.
Hey,
thank God for plumbers.
Are you believing in God?
Doctors. Well,
are you doing that right now?
What?
Are you believing in God?
Am I testifying? Testifying.
Proselytizing?
Gonna proselytize and testify right now. Ouch! I got a little dust in my eye.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got a little dust in my eye.
I gotta testify.
I gotta testify with this bad eye, red bloody eye.
Yeah, what, you really doing that? No.
No.
What about aliens?
Huh? Aliens?
Yeah.
Who you calling an alien? What are you trying to say?
Are you an alien?
What do you mean? Why are you saying that? Well, I don't know.
I thought you were just a small business owner.
Turns
out.
I don't know why you're accusing me like that. But well, yeah, of course, yeah, dude, yeah, of course.
And you don't believe aliens God?
Could be.
Okay, there you go.
Sure.
There you go.
Could be.
You believe in God again?
I have.
You're religious.
For quite a bit, for quite a long time. Yeah, yeah, totally, dude. I mean, come on, look around.
Look around.
Intelligent design. Well, it was. Yeah, there was some sense of order in putting this whole thing together, and you can conjecture on whether it's a simulation or billions and billions of years of chemical reactions and planetary gravitational pulls. I don't want to get too technical, but a lot of crazy things that can go on.
I don't know if the design's intelligent. I'm not trying to call whatever space lava out there is dumb. No.
3.14.
Can you not interrupt me?
3.14. Come on.
Can you not interrupt me?
Come on.
I was trying to make a point.
No.
This is not.
Wait.
Sam, this is not.
Okay.
This is not Pierce
Guy,
Morgan.
please.
This is not Pierce Morgan. Calm down. I'm not British.
Okay. I'm
not British.
Can I crash out? I'm gonna crash out.
You
I'm
gonna
gonna crash out. I'm gonna do a mic drop and a crash out.
Don't interrupt me.
All right.
See, I would be good on Pierce Morgan, right? You see, I handled that well.
Do not interrupt.
I'm trying to say something.
Okay.
You want me to say it?
Go for it.
Can I say it?
Go for it.
Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior. And you got to believe in him or else you're going to go to hell. All right?
And that's
All
going
right.
to piss you off.
You get that?
Yeah.
You get that?
You get it?
You
get it now? As Clint Eastwood said, you get it now? Huh? Punk? Jesus?
Yeah,
Jesus
this is what I was trying to say. I don't know if it was intelligent design, but I feel like I'm being tricked. At least there's like a prank. Maybe it feels like
God has a sense of humor.
This is an escape room,
he's,
really.
He's trolling you.
Yeah,
he's
this
trolling
is a big
you
troll.
with your lifetime, with your life.
Yeah, this is a giant
your
prank.
whole existence. He's
a
laughing.
rib.
But in his time, it's a 30-second video. It's a 30-second TikTok. For God.
That is funny. What if God is on TikTok, just looking at all of us?
Scrolling.
That's a sketch. Easy comedy. Make it. Plant it. Produce it. God's scrolling.
That's all you got to do.
God's scrolling on us.
Sure.
Oh, a DM, another DM. It's like thousands, billions DMs. Easy comedy.
Yeah.
So sad.
As it should be.
All right. Anyway.
All right.
Small business.
Done? We're done?
No, this is 36 minutes.
You want to talk more?
Well, you're just a businessman. I got one last question.
Okay.
One last question. Do you think owning your own business is going to keep you safe from a totalitarian fascist government?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, because they're going to walk in here and they go, oh, cool. Oh, I like pinstriping.
You're going to get distracted by your cool business.
Yeah, the stormtroopers that come in, I go, hey, look at that painting. Hey, you like nudes?
Yeah, what a bunch of ICE officers
Right,
walk in.
right.
This is baddass. This is cool.
That's what I'm pinning my hopes on.
That's so funny. It's like the FBI walks in here. So what is that? What is that? I mean, they're so bad at bagging evidence anyway. Okay, this is the bonus encore question.
All right.
Charlie Kirk.
Okay.
As a business
Charlie
owner.
Kirk. Love Charlie Kirk.
Business owner. As a business owner trying to survive in the fucking fucked up world.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are you going to say about him?
Who
Who was he killed by? Who killed him? Who did it? Somebody did it.
Dude, I don't know. Again, I don't know who did it. Maybe we'll never know. It's not going to make any difference in my life. What made a difference in my life was listening to Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
And seeing the sort of, getting some young people to actually listen and, stop being so reactionary. And he was turning some heads around. And,
his head got turned around pretty good, too.
Yeah. Head, his shoulder, the upper torso was actually a spinning top. But if you watch the video in 1.2 speed, is there a 1.2 speed? I don't know.
Yeah, 1.25. 1.25.
1.25. And he spins around very quick. But no, to see that was a really cool thing and gave me hope.
Not the assassination.
No. The assassination did not impress me one bit.
Okay. Just the thing he did before that.
Yeah, all the stuff before that. Yeah, just.
Well, he has enough content.
He's a guy. I go. I would. You'd love to meet the guy. Mm-hmm. And just talk to him a few minutes because he exemplified positivity. And thank God there are actual good people in this world.
Yeah, were.
No, there's a few left. There's still a few left. I can't name any right off the top of my head, but give me a few minutes.
None come to mind.
Nothing really comes to the fore at this moment, but but that was a cool thing to see, and people as human beings, we respond to that, and he was making people respond to it, and they didn't dig that. They were, hey, wait a minute, he's getting a little too many followers.
Yeah, trans people killed him.
100%. Yeah,
100% trans people.
Yeah, the ultimate male. Mm-hmm. The ultimate male.
Well, you're a business owner, so be careful. Does any trans people have any silver?
Actually,
items
I've
that
had
need
a
to be
couple.
fixed?
I've had less than 5 probably, at
Seems
least
like a lot.
that were immediately apparent. But I had a guy, I had someone come in the other day, and feminine presenting, but very clearly, a taller male, slender.
What
A
they
nice
have?
build, beautiful blue eyes.
What do they have?
Very nice mouth. It
Okay.
curved
Okay,
upward
that's too
into
much.
Cupid's bow.
Don't talk about your clients that way.
And
Don't talk about your clients that
well, I
way.
wasn't really a client, but they came in and were looking around and asking me some questions, this and that about jewelry, and I said, yeah. And the whole time, you're kind of taking it in because you go little tiny breastages.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little, and wearing a
Hormones,
small
taking the
top
hormones for sure.
yeah, and but clearly, a man's head. He looked like
Shoulders.
He looked like
Elbows.
like Chuck Connors on a bad day.
But that is gorgeous. Let's just say that.
in a certain light, in a moonlight,
Moonlight.
maybe. But anyway, so then his partner comes in,
Right on.
and hi, he was an older gentleman. Hi, how you doing? Blah blah. And I answered the questions, and then we were all saying goodbye, and I said, okay, take it easy, guys. And as soon as, they were just walking out, nobody turned back around and nobody started screaming or anything like that, like, it's ma'am or anything like that. But man, what a panic that I went through in just that split second. Oh, yeah.
Because of words.
I went, oh my God, oh shit, I said, guys. I was like preparing my answer.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just meaning guys in the generic sense of, hey guys, how you doing? Just hey people. Oh man, but
Yeah, it's so weird for the postmodernists to make such a big deal about certain words. You know what I mean? But
well,
anyway.
it certainly, it surprised me. My reaction was,
But yeah, the internal battle, that's really the trick. That's the whole psyop, is having you question whether you're doing the right thing. Like, let alone whatever they're doing.
Right.
Looking in the mirror, changing yourself, believing in yourself. That's an interesting world.
Yeah.
It's an interesting world that I'm sure you could write a novel about.
Yeah.
But when it comes to me and like whatever anxiety I feel about it, I mean, that's Jeffrey Epstein's psyop, dude. that's the whole.
Well, the thing
thing.
is, it's like, I was trying to be, polite and respectful, and I wasn't, dissing
And you
them
look
or
like an idiot.
Didn't
You look dumb.
yeah.
You look stupid. You look silly. Well, it's so hard to be a business person and try and treat people the right way. Super bonus last question. This is the extreme. Everyone's tuned out by now. Everyone's gone. All the viewers are gone. It's just you and me now.
Okay.
Really, this is the last.
Okay, this is it.
This is the last.
Brass tacks. Down to brass tacks. Ground level.
The clients. Because we all want to be our own business owner, be in control of our own lives, not try and answer to some HR department or some stupid boss. Why can't I give the customer what they need?
Hold on a sec. My left ventricle is giving me just a little
Panic.
every now and then it just goes, hey, remember that quart of Jim Beam? Remember that?
Your heart's giving you problems.
Yeah.
Well, it's over. Yeah. You're not gonna go
very soon.
You're not gonna go to the doctor, are
very
you?
soon.
You're not gonna go to the doctor, are you?
No. Why? For him to just bitch at me? Tell me what I can't do anymore?
Yeah. You really think it's a heart problem? It's not just your rib or your...
No, it's definitely a heart problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But so what? You're thinning a little bit in the front. I mean, something's got to happen to all of us.
You're thinning.
You're thinning a little. You're a bit of thinning.
Okay. All right. Well, then let me just
in the sense that solar flares. A bit of a. Never mind.
Yeah, I'll get a hair transplant soon. All right. If Israel doesn't attack Turkey, I'll go to Turkey to get a transplant. All right. But here it is. Last question. The clients.
You go to Tijuana for that, right?
I could.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Very cheap.
All right. Yeah, I know I need it. I need it.
$3 a strand.
What do you want from me? Pesos. Pesos por pelo. That's a good joke. Anyway. Pesos por pelo. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm a Mexican copywriter. But here it is. The clients.
Right.
You want to have respect for yourself, but you also want to treat the customer right.
Sure.
And the customer, who's the boss? Are you the boss? Are they the boss? The customer's always right, but then that's from corpo craziness, from that system you don't want to take part in. And of course, you have clients that are out of their mind. They can't give them what they want. Why are they even spending the money?
Yeah. Well, see, I've been at it long enough where I've come up against every sort of negative type of customer. I think because I get a little bit of some craziness here and there, eccentricities.
Yeah, who has metal?
Yeah, who has metal? Crazy people have silver. Crazy.
Yeah, they're all heavy metal poison. They're out of their mind.
But they're all very colloidal. Colloidal?
Yeah, that blue color.
Yeah, blue. All my customers are blue. Yeah. So at this point, I know I can pretty much handle anything that I don't lose my patience or anything. Whereas before, in the earlier years, yeah, there were some things that were just customers that would be a little haughty, let's say, because within the silver world, yeah, there's a certain bit of snobbery that goes along with that. English silver. Oh no, well, this is French silver. This is better. It's older. It's whatever. But point being is that yeah, I don't take any crap anymore. I don't take any crap anymore.
Well, you're doing them the favor.
Yeah, that's the
It's a
thing.
difficult job.
I'm here to help them. I'm here to solve their problem, their thing, and I enjoy doing it. So give me that respect. And for the most part, I've always said this, man. My customers are the greatest. I mean, 98%, 98.5% over. Going on well, God, I mean, officially I started in 95 with my own thing. So yeah, 31 years, and overall are good people because they're people that appreciate, special things, nice things, things well made, things with a bit of history, heirlooms, there's sentimental value. And those, yeah, that human aspect to it is a real nice part of the whole situation with what I do here.
Clap.
Are you crying?
Slow clap.
Are you crying?
I'm putting on my sunglasses so you don't see my tears. Incredible. Well, you got to like the customer. They got to like you.
Yeah, right.
You both got to approach it as sovereign individuals.
Yeah, it's a trust.
Coming to a
trust
transaction.
and a goodwill. Everything goes back and forth, and yeah,
And we got to have that with all business. I mean, I hate to say it, but everybody needs to go independent immediately. I'm not talking about some kind of boycott.
Yeah, you were talking about this on your podcast.
Yeah, everybody needs to. I mean, you don't believe in the corporation? You don't believe in this person? I mean,
well,
people say like a strike. Jimmy Dore, he says that all the time, a whole strike. But you can't stop the work. No, don't stop working. Don't stop working.
No.
That's the wrong decision. You can't stop working. What you need to do.
So what is it we want to change? What is it we want to change? We want people to make more money.
We
want,
right? You have to end. If we're going to continue with fiat currency, we need to stop certain types of spending. We need to stop printing money immediately. You can still have fiat currency, I guess. That, we don't have to push that, but we need to stop the spending, right? And the subsidizing and the scams.
That's beginning to start. I mean, with the, with the Elon and the
they tried. It's over. They were beaten handedly by forces we do not know. Okay.
They tried.
They lost already.
Made people aware.
Well, they're hypocrites. That's why they lost. And because they try to out-scam the scammers. You know what I mean? It's like gangsters versus gangsters. That's not the conversation. That's not what we need to do. So there's that. And then, you want to take real power away from these people, or at least, operate in the capitalistic system that we all thought we had. You need to control the market. You need to take your money in the market and make some other, decision. Everybody's working for some moron. They're all so desperate. Everybody's so desperate to work for somebody that can solve all their problems. From, these tech people. Oh, $100,000, $140,000 a year. I don't even get to work. What a wonderful life. No, idiot. You don't understand what's happening. You don't understand how you're being used in like a horrible way. Not to say that the technology is bad or evil, but they're just going the wrong ways with it. And in a normal market that we all decided supposedly that we had in capitalism, these things are supposed to fix themselves through choice of the people, but through monopoly, government subsidy, the tax. Yeah, they're taxing us to death for nothing, and that needs to end too. Not to say that we shouldn't pay taxes if you want to be a socialist or whatever. I don't believe that, but I'm sure there's an argument and an unwinding we'll have to have through a course of years. So we'll be talking about socialism for a long time. But we all do it for corporations, and that just needs to stop. And the only way I can see to do that without destroying everybody, without causing some kind of horrible thing, is for all just to slowly start our own businesses. And if they want to empower the IRS or something like that, then, that's another political fight.
Okay,
voting,
so everybody
whatever.
should start their own businesses. Doing what exactly? Doing what?
Talking to the microphone?
If AI can do everything, and it's taking everybody's job, so what's left for people to do as a service or, some sort of merchandising or manufacturing or, what are they going to do?
Okay. One, are you saying that we don't buy their products? I mean, that's what we could just do that. You don't have to buy the products that these people make from the AI, whatever. You can buy the product from your friend who grew some fruit. You can barter, trade.
Making it cheaper, making more.
Well, this is the understanding that you need to have. This is the understanding you need to have. You either have hope in humanity that they're going to figure this out after they're talked too thoroughly, or you're going to be fighting a bunch of sellouts who are voting for their own doom and choosing their own doom.
Robot dogs. That's what we're going to be fighting.
Yeah. Anyway, you've been a business person for a long time, so you have your own motivations and stuff for doing it, and people need to find them.
Mainly, it was to stick it to the man.
There you go.
All right? I wanted to stick it to the man.
All right, and on that note,
all right.
Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it.
Thank you, bud.
Good time. All right, Sam is the new sponsor for the podcast. Every week, we're going to be sponsoring the business. You can ship a medal that he'll fix. You can buy his art online. He'll ship it to you. Really an artisan, a true craftsman. You can't believe it. How does he do it? If you have all kinds of metal. There's so much promotional material. What's your website again? Scoots.com. Is that right? SamKutz.com. That's SAMKUTZ.com. .com. Hey, that'll get us copyright, bro. Can't yell that. All right. Subscribe to the podcast. More interesting stuff. More business owners. More interviews. You know how it is. Keep rocking it. Am I doing this right? How do you end a podcast, Sam? You're always advising me on how to do my podcast. How do I end? That's a good question, right?
Just say.
Yeah, he coughs. He coughs.